Walk into almost any Hindu temple around the world, and you will see Radha and Krishna standing side by side. They are the ultimate, unquestioned standard for divine romance. Yet, the most famous couple in ancient history never actually tied the knot. In fact, they spent the vast majority of their lives completely separated from one another. Curious, if Krishna possessed absolute divine power and his affection for Radha was absolute, why was a simple wedding completely off the table? The ancient texts suggest their separation wasn't a failure, but a necessity that only makes sense when viewed through three escalating layers of reality. These layers range from the strict human rules of the era to the ancient karmic laws governing the cosmos, and finally to the very mechanics of the soul. Understanding how these forces intersect reveals a definition of love that most modern relationships never reach. On the most grounded, earthly level, the logistics were entirely against them. Radha was significantly older than Krishna. Worse, she was already betrothed to a soldier serving the tyrannical King Kansa. When Krishna told his mother, Yashoda, that he wanted to marry Radha, she flatly refused. The social norms of their village simply wouldn't allow it. As Krishna pushed back, his family turned to the sage Garg Muni. But instead of settling a family dispute, the sage revealed a secret. Krishna was not a cowherd, but a prince in hiding. Garg Muni explained that Krishna was born to destroy King Kansa and re-establish a global moral order, known as Dharma. To do that, he would have to leave his quiet village and Radha behind forever. Krishna faced a choice between the personal joy of his youth and a monumental burden of responsibility. In this human realm, their parting was a calculated sacrifice of individual happiness for the survival of the world. But if Krishna was divine, why would the universe force him into such a corner in the first place? According to the Puranas, even the gods themselves are bound by the threads of ancient curses and inescapable karma. Sage Narada, feeling tricked by Lord Vishnu, cursed the deity to endure agonizing separation from his wife in future earthly incarnations. Simultaneously, in Goloka, Krishna's friend Sridama argued with Radha. Their mutual curses condemned Radha to endure 100-year separation from Krishna on earth. Their heartbreak wasn't a tragic accident, it was the precise fulfillment of cosmic law. Yet the ancient Skanda Purana suggests a profound layer that goes even deeper than societal rules or ancient curses. It describes Krishna as Atmaram, a being who derives absolute joy from within his own soul, requiring no external source. Radha is not a separate person. She is the external manifestation of Krishna's own soul. They are one entity in two forms. This makes a wedding impossible. Marriage is a contract between two separate individuals, and a being cannot marry its own soul. From this ultimate cosmic perspective, their distance is merely an illusion. You simply cannot be separated from your own essence. Despite these revelations, the earthly reality remained unchanged. Krishna left for Mathura, Radha stayed behind, and they never lived together again. Yet their names are still spoken together. Absence didn't weaken their bond, it immortalized it. Their story suggests that the pure emotion of love exists entirely independently of the human institution of marriage. A formal contract or physical proximity isn't what validates a connection. For anyone who has experienced a love that couldn't be, the myth offers a different metric for success. A relationship doesn't fail just because it doesn't end in marriage. True devotion lives eternally within the soul.